In this tutorial I'm going to talk about the MailFax module. Essentially the MailFax module is where it stores letters, faxes and emails that are related to potentially customers, suppliers, inquiries, jobs and other areas of the system. For example, if we click into Contacts and we click on the MailFax tab, in here we can see any correspondence related to this particular company. So for this customer we can see that there was an email sent by Joe to Kate on a particular day, and we can then go and view that from here. So we have this MailFax tab in most of the modules, like in Jobs as well, you'll have the same tab, and Inquiries and other places. So you can have a quick view of any correspondence relating to that company or individual that you're currently looking at. But if we go directly into the MailFax module, essentially every detail is in here, regardless of who it's from. So if we want to search for any letters that were sent out between a set of dates or for a particular customer or a particular contact, we can do that from within here, and we can view a particular record in here as well. So we can create a record from within here, but usually you create a record coming from a different part of the system. For example, if we were in Contacts, we can create then an email, a letter or a fax related to a particular individual, clicking on Contacts, and let's say we create a letter for Kate. We click OK. We're brought into the MailFax file with a new record, and we can type in some text here. We can also pick from a template. So click on Use Template, and we'll pick this template since it's the only one in the system, and it'll then put in the text, which we can then edit from within this record. Other information up here: salutation, which basically replaces dear first name. We can then type in what we want in here. Reference to, include a signature like a scan signature, so let's include that. And we can also then set other information like if it's related to a job or not. So now if we preview that, we can see the information appear, including our signature. So you do have the option of even emailing that straight instead of having to print it off. So the entry screen in MailFax is exactly the same whether it's an email, a fax or a letter. In fact, you can change this to a fax, and then if we preview that, it previews in a fax page as opposed to a letter page, and you can fax that. Or if it's an email, we can just send the mail from here. On the options screen there are various options like send email or print letter, and also you can print labels from here as well, print onto envelopes also. Back on the entry screen you can also do a spell check, but visual spell check is turned on as well. As you can see, it's questioning the word MailFax. So if this particular letter, we'll put this back to letter, is related to a job, if it was created from the job, it would show the job name in here and the job number, but we can also link it to a job from here. So we click on that, we'll say it's related to this job, and now if we want to actually view that job, we can click on the link here straight into the job. If we look at the MailFax tab, we can see that letter that's linked to this job. This works exactly the same for other areas in the system, like inquiries and also in Contacts. The MailFax file is also used for generating mail shots or mailers from either inquiries, from the company level in Contacts, or from the individual's level, where you can run a mail shot wizard.